Hey guys, today I want to talk about the vision. Like the main idea here. The reason I wanted to set up a channel more than anything else is because the more I talk to people that are like minded and the happiest, most spiritual people that I know, one thing we all have in common, myself included, is there's some lingering deep sadness. Now, what is it? Like, what's the reason behind that? Why do we all feel the same way? And I think it's really deep rooted in society. So there's a major change that needs to take place on a humanitarian front, and it would just be great to see the world care about life again, to see people trust each other again. I know this sounds like I'm talking about a dream or some crazy thing that may be unreachable because we're indoctrinated with fear and so many things we're taught in society. Look out for yourself, look out for number one. But I can tell you firsthand that giving and doing good for other people is unparalleled. I mean, the more you get in return, it's true. And there's never too much love. You can never reach out to people too much. And the reason that a lot of us don't is because we just don't have it in us. We have so much in our own lives that it can be impossible sometimes to try to give somebody else up that, any part of yourself. I experienced that a lot on my own and have to, push away whatever it is on my mind on a frequent basis to try to reach out and touch the lives of other people. And it can be really, really difficult. And I've been doing this a long time. So the main idea is we're not alone. There's not just a handful of us here, because look at how many open-minded, spiritual, and you know there's so many of us here. And if there's this many of us here, then how many of us are everywhere? This might sound like a pipe dream, but I think that the more people that we have reach out and form a consensus, the more that we could really make a change in the world, the more we could really do something. So I'm never going to stop. This is going to be a life's mission for me. And I am passionate. I am serious. I want to see this world be a better place when I leave it than what I've seen it be my entire life. And I don't want to have to keep fighting as hard as I have my entire life to see those positive changes. And it starts with us. It starts with every single one of us. And there's small things you can do in your day. Compliment somebody. Text somebody you haven't talked to in a while and just tell them you hope they have a good day. I like to just send random messages to people sometimes, like, you know, anything you can do. 10 seconds out of your day. It doesn't have to be a conversation. Like, that anxiety holds us back, fear holds us back, and all these negative emotions are what keep us from breaking through and reaching that next level that we know we're all capable of. Every single one of us are capable. And, with each other and support, true community support, we can do it, and we can make that difference in the world. We can be the change that we want to see in the world. And I thoroughly believe this. Not only do I believe it, I've experienced it. And I can only do so much talking to one person at a time. That's why I needed this, and in my beginning stages, I'll see what YouTube has to offer for me. I don't know if it'll be anything, but I see where I'm going, and I know where I am now. I don't need to know how I'm going to get there. I know that I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. And even if it never happens on the scale that I'd like to see it, I'm more than comfortable knowing and being on my deathbed one day, seeing that I did everything that I possibly could to make a positive change for love, for the better of people. I mean, this is a big deal, So, would love to you all. Let's be that change we want to see in the world, man. It's time to leave it a better place. And maybe one day, the most spiritual, happy people that we all know instead of feeling sad inside, will feel enlightened and be filled with joy. And that would just be a blessing that the world not only needs, but it does deserve, and humanity does deserve it, and you are deserving, and I am deserving. And everything in this world that tells us that we're not or that we can't, I don't accept that, and I never will. Much love to you all.